friends, welcome back to Rocks for Brains. I'm working in the shop a little bit today for a couple of reasons. The state is kind of on fire, which is awful. There's a lot of wildfires that are relatively close to me, actually. The closest one is about 40 miles southwest, but close enough that the wind last night was blowing and there was ash falling where I am. So yeah, that's not good. And also they closed the national forest around where I live, so it's going to be difficult to do rock hounding for a little bit, I think, until the fire risk and the fire danger is lower. Hopefully we'll be getting some rain. But it's okay. I've got a lot of rocks that I can work on and make things out of. So I'm going to show you a little bit of what I've been working on and what I'm trying to make. So the last few weeks or so, I've been making some cabs from the pieces that I cut when I rented the tile saw. In retrospect, I think I made these a little too big. I don't know if I can find a setting that's exactly the size, and then I don't really want to lose that much of the material, so I may just make the cabs and then I don't know, I'll try to sell them, but yeah, that's big. Would you wear that as a pendant? I don't know. I mean, it's gonna be pretty regardless, so but the other things I have made, I've been trying to, of course, you know, just practice making cabs. And this little piece of pastelite, I took one of these very, very simple, and I think it's stainless steel, little pendant blanks, I guess, and I just glued it on there. Make a very simple little pendant. And then this one, it's a little bit of an inset, so made that one a little smaller, the stone a little smaller to fit in there, and then glued that in there as well. Added the bail on the top. Attempted some wire wrapping, which it's okay, I guess. I don't particularly like wire wrapping as a style. It's just not my thing. But I know that a lot of people do. So I don't know, maybe someone will want that. And because I'm just trying to save up here for a trim saw. So if I find, you know, someone who wants these for like 20 bucks or something, that's fine with me. I'm not trying to do anything but save money for more equipment. This one, I'm not sure yet what I want to do. I think since it does kind of fit on one of these, I might just smooth the edge off a little bit here because it's kind of rough. And then glue that one on there and make a nice little pendant. I've got some fire agate and, oh my gosh, obsidian. And I made these into little pendants as well. I just drilled a hole through, and then these bales are kind of like pinch bales, and they have a little metal tongue, I guess, that you know, put into the holes, and I glued it in there as well so it doesn't come off. These I'm probably going to give to my sister because this one was supposed to always be for her birthday. This is the one of the pieces that I mined out from the Quest of Mine near Oatman. But since that was all the way back in April and now it's the end of June, I think I'm gonna send her two because it's been so long since I said I was gonna make her that. So yeah, and then these I put on the dop sticks and made them outline of the size that will fit into these little pendant blanks, which again they're not actual silver, they're just, I don't know, they're not aluminum either. I'm not sure what metal they're made out of, but they work just fine. And so I'll make round cabs out of this, This is a crazy lace agate. And then I don't remember what that is. It's the same material as this one, I think. So that'll be pretty cool. This is a nice little red and white jasper. But the glue that I'm using is actually specific for jewelry, so hopefully that be a good bond and a good material to put them together. Gosh, my words are failing me today. The smoke is actually kind of wreaking havoc on my sinuses and my throat, so I think the next thing I'm gonna do is fire up the flat lap again and just finish these two cabs and then glue them into there. And I think with these and then the other cabs that I did make a while ago, I'm going to have enough supply to start selling things. I haven't decided yet if I want to put it on Etsy or eBay. I think eBay may be a little easier, but yeah, we'll see. It's a lot of work to do that though, to put them all up there. So I'm trying also to find a local person and kind of cut out the middleman, maybe for just the blanks, because I know a couple people who make jewelry. So a lot of things in the works there. But anyway, we're gonna get started and try to make these guys round and shiny and all spiffed up to go into a piece of jewelry. nice and shiny. I won't know if they fit exactly in the settings though until I take them off the dop sticks, which I'm gonna let them cool off a little bit because they get warm when they're on the polishing pad. And then I'm gonna stick them in the freezer, and that shrinks the bond between the epoxy and the stone, and then they pop right off. So we'll do that, and then hopefully they'll fit right into the settings. If not, that's okay. I can grind down the edges just a little bit and make them fit in there very easily without having to redo the top part. Yep, as I thought, they don't quite fit. But that's okay. I think it's kind of what I want, because I can taper the edge of the back just enough that it fits very snugly in there and it still has a nice rounded dome. So even though I've completely cleaned the flat lap machine now, we're gonna just grind a little bit off the edge just so it can fit inside there. Was a little more challenging than I thought, actually. I had to take off quite a bit of the edges and then make sure that there was enough taper that the back actually touched the inside of the setting, and then polish the edges, make sure it didn't look rough on the end. This one was a little bit too thick, so after I tapered it and shaped it, I actually went back to the 80 grit on the wheel and just flat, ground it down so it wasn't so thick, and now it just fits in there perfectly. So I'm gonna glue these in here and let it sit and cure, and I might polish the tops off just a little bit more so that they're extra shiny. And then we have two beautiful stone pendants. So I hope you all enjoyed that. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.